What up? It's your homeboy Maul the Pimp, and welcome to an edition of my talk show, Table Talk with MTP. And our subject for the day is why do men and why do women cheat? And I got four guests in here. I got my guy Mark Gladden, I got Torey Willis, Tosha Cook, TT Thurman. Now this is gonna be a real controversial and debatable topic, and that's why I want to have men and women on here to give their point of view. And I'm gonna start out by saying this, and y'all can agree or disagree. Whichever one it is, you speak your piece on this. Now, over the years, this is what I've always heard. I've always heard that men cheat because we just greedy. We dogs. Like, we got a good girl at the house and we still try to go off and fuck somebody else. Or if we know we can go out and cheat without getting caught, we'll do that. You know what I'm saying? So we just cheat because we just not content with one woman. That's what I've heard, the reason men cheat. And the reason I've been told that women cheat is because they kind of make an excuse for a woman, in my opinion. Like, women cheat because they're not happy at home. There's no affection there. There's no attention there. Like, basically, a woman will never go out and cheat for no reason. She go out and cheat is for a reason. But if we go out and cheat, we just doing it just to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've always heard. TT, you shaking your head. What you think about that?
Well, I think men cheat. It's several different reasons why I feel like men cheat. They can cheat because they have unrealistic expectations, revenge, insecurity, immaturity, selfishness, and then the main one is because they have a location.
Two things.
Period.
Two things is found on this. Selfishness. What you mean by that?
They're just selfish people. Just a selfish person. They don't care about nothing and nobody but themselves. They don't care about how nobody feel about anything or whatever. So, I mean, they don't care. So they're just selfish.
What was the first excuse you gave? What was the very first one you said?
Unrealistic expectations.
What you mean by that?
Just like he feel like she got to meet every single need that he has, every single one. So it's just all these goals that he have in his mind and stuff that she's supposed to be doing and she's not doing. So that's giving him a reason to go out and cheat.
I'm going to say something. Tor, I want you to pick up on that. But hold up before you say that. Unrealistic expectations. She's supposed to meet all his goals. If you're my girl, you should do that, right? Because the things that you won't do, the next one will. So to keep me happy at home, do everything I'm asking you. That way I won't have a reason to go out, right? 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 If I'm asking you to do X, Y, and Z, as long as I ain't no shit that's life-threatening, but if I'm asking you to do X, Y, and Z, this is the things that keep
What's X, Y, and Z?
Like, for instance, I'm finna pay the picture. We all grown, so we're just gonna talk like adults. Say, for instance, like, we talking sexual, right? If I say I like this type of freaky sex and I like oral, and you don't do oral, am I wrong for getting my dick sucked by the other girl?
Yeah.
Well, if my girl was doing it, I'd go out and do that. Right?
But still, I mean, that's something y'all should have talked about beforehand, before getting into a relationship or whatever. Like, that's crazy to go out and get your dick sucked by somebody else because she won't suck your dick. That's crazy.
On that.
But if I'm with a woman and we live together, not even talking marriage, but we live together, we've been together for 2 or 3 years, whatever it is, and you're still not doing oral, and then some woman on the side come at me on some freak shit in the club, like, ooh, I want to suck you. Why would I be wrong for doing that when you won't do it? And I keep telling you that's what I want.
But did you not know that she did suck dick beforehand? I mean, if y'all been together 2 or 3 years, when y'all first started the talking stage, at that point, that's stuff that you should discuss. Well, when y'all talking about that, well, I don't suck dick, is that going to be a deal breaker? That kind of stuff, that's the kind of conversations that should be had at the beginning before you take it any further to end up in those 2 or 3 years and she's still not sucking your dick.
Why would you stay there 2 or 3 years if she ain't sucking your dick?
I'm just saying, it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be vice versa. Shit, you know what I'm saying? You gonna if a nigga ain't gonna eat no pussy, then you ain't gonna fuck with that nigga.
Right.
Come on now, keep it all the way 1,000 now.
But like she said though, if you discuss this in the beginning, you won't have that reason to cheat later. Because why would you stay somebody if we all just talking in the beginning? Why would you stay with somebody you know the things that they don't do?
Right.
Tosha, what do you think, Tosha? What do you think about that, Tosha?
Well, no integrity, and then you're not gonna find a perfect person. It's gonna be something with everybody. So you gotta kind of pick and choose your battle. You know what I'm saying? Like they may not do, but they do. So it's just, you know, you got to compromise and weigh it out. You know, if they doing everything else besides this, then why would you go and put it all at risk just for somebody to get ahead and then they don't have no job, they ain't got no phone, they ain't got no car, but they still dick? Like, that's stupid.
Compromise. I'm glad you said that. Now back to you, TT. Again, and we're gonna give other examples, but we talking sexual right now. So now in the beginning, she said compromise. Remember she said that this is a woman compromising. Now if we start talking today, I don't expect you to do that tomorrow. I get that. But now we've been together 6, 8 months or whatever, and you got your own place, I got my own place. Now it went from now you spend the night over here, I'm spending the night over there. And eventually your sexual experiences start to become more than what they were in the beginning. So now we're going on a year or two. What are you still holding out on?
Well, if that's been taught from the very beginning, then no. I mean, if it was said from the very beginning that I don't do A, B, C, or D, then that should have been decided at the beginning if you was going to be with this person. That's what I'm saying.
That's the compromise, though, right, Tosha?
But not a compromise if it's already been said up front. It's already been said up front, so that you know what the compromise is. She's not gonna do it. So why?
Right.
2, 3 years later, you're expecting her to do something she already told you 3 years ago she's not gonna do.
Right.
I'm saying compromise, like, okay, she might not give head, but she got other qualities that, you know, that makes her a good, solid individual. So compromising meaning, you know, you might have dry roasted nuts, you know. But you might have a solid woman, or do you want,
all women suck dick though.
Somebody with a microwave in their mouth, and then, you know, they ain't got no phone and all this other stuff. So that's what I'm saying. You just kind of have to pick and choose your battles. Like, what way more on the scale. But TT said it from what's real as it gets. Find that out before you get started, and then you ain't even got to go through all that.
Torey, what did you just say, Torey? What did you just say, Torey?
All women suck dick.
No, they don't.
No, they don't.
Motherfucking lie.
I believe that.
All women don't.
No, they don't.
All women don't.
Y'all really think y'all believe? Come on, man. Do y'all honestly believe that bullshit?
I'm with him on that.
All women don't.
All of them don't.
All women don't.
You lose out if you don't. Because he go to thing. Look, this is what I'm going in the page years ago, right? This is what I used to hate right here. Say like now, all right, we know how we 30s and 40s and all this. All right, so I meet a female. She's 35, 36, 2 or 3 kids. Now, okay, you ain't gonna do it the first night. I get that. You playing that little role. That's cool. I know how that go. I can play that role with you too.
Exactly.
I'm saying like I'm not the first night, but the first encounter. Put it that way. The first sexual encounter. Not the first night, but the first sexual encounter. So you don't do that the first time. Okay, I get that. But at the end of the day, man, this is 35. You got 2 kids. I'm telling you, you have never in your life done that. Don't do that. I can appreciate you saying I'm not gonna do it to you if I'm not marrying you. I get that. But don't act like you ain't never done that shit before in your life. Don't play with me like that. You know what I'm saying?
Some people have not.
That's
man, them be the ones that suck the skin off your shit.
That's just y'all opinion.
Some people, that's not, you know, that's not their thing.
Man.
No,
what's their thing then?
Right.
What's their thing? Come on, man.
Just not putting nothing in their mouth. Some people be like, I'm not putting it in my mouth. You know, some people is strictly against it.
Okay,
I'll tell you what it is, man. Honestly, what it is, man. Women pick and choose who shit they gonna suck. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not that.
No, it's some people. No, it's some people that really don't.
It's women that don't, for real. They just don't do it.
Okay. I ain't never met none that didn't.
You're right about that.
I mean, them the women that you came across.
Let me flip around on us then. Let me flip around on us as the men. Now, you got some dudes who will eat every bitch they talk to.
Ugh.
They do that. Then you got some dudes who like, okay, I do it, but you got to be my lady for that. Not a side bitch, my lady or my wife. So with that being said, like, all right, if I'm marrying you, yeah, I would do it to you. Yeah, you my wife. Yeah. Or if we've been in a long-term relationship and it's looking like it's about to go to marriage, why would I not do it? What am I waiting for? You my woman. You get what I'm saying? So, and then if we did that, don't turn around and say you're not gonna do it to me. You fucking crazy. You laughing, TT, because you know it's true, but you got an opinion about that.
I'm just saying, again, it goes back to what I said. If a woman does that, that's her prerogative. But just because, okay, like you know a woman just don't do it. Okay, she don't do it. But then you still love this woman and want to be with her for other reasons, like Tosha stated, you know, on that balance there. But then y'all get married and she hadn't done it before. You shouldn't expect for her to do it once you put that ring on her finger. That ring ain't gonna change nothing. She still ain't gonna suck your dick if she never did before.
What are you waiting on?
Because she just don't want to do it. That's just not her.
Oh, to put nothing in her mouth.
But that come with pleasing your. That come with pleasing your husband. Okay, I normally don't do this, but this is my husband. And if I don't do it, some other skank bitch will. I don't want to give him no reason to step out on me.
Listen, you don't goddamn have no reason to step out no way. That ain't no excuse. I don't know where people get that from.
Exactly.
Like, you ever heard of breakup? Like, if somebody is not meeting your expectations, just leave. I don't understand what the problem is.
Exactly.
So what if they start out? What if they start out sucking your dick and then they just stop?
Then that's something that needs to be discussed because see, like as a woman, that just means that she's sucking somebody else's dick if she ain't sucking yours. If she started out that way, period.
Oh.
You can be it be the ones that say that they not sucking dick, want to be sucking somebody else's shit.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Because it's just a lot of women that don't suck dick. They're just not gonna suck dick. They're not gonna do it. Like, it's just a lot of women that don't do that for real. They don't. And I don't know why it's so hard for men to not, especially y'all, to not believe that. It's a lot of women that won't suck dick. Just like it's men that won't eat pussy.
Niggas gay.
You're right about that. It's men that won't eat pussy, but listen, and we all, Torey and Mark can probably get their own answer to this, but I'm a man, I'm telling you, now, going around just doing any bitch, no, fuck no, we don't do that. But the woman of my dreams, yeah, why not? Why not? What am I waiting on? I'm finna be with you the rest of my life. I done been with you for the next 2 or 3 years. I'm finna propose you. Why the fuck would I not do that? What am I hiding? What am I scared of? You going telling everybody? And if you do, oh well, you my woman. So what's the problem? In reverse,
well, that's just you. That's what you want to do. But if she don't want to do it, you can't make her.
That's the compromise.
So we can find somebody who got
you my lady, so you get that. That's the compromise. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, now we're gonna go off of sex, now let's go into, like, say, financial, right? I normally don't take females out to eat. I don't do that. I don't pay for bitches' food. But you my woman. I compromise to do that for you. You understand what I'm saying? That's the compromise level, I feel like. Mark G, you looking like that? Talk to me, Mark.
Listen. So, okay, my thing is this. Like, I kind of agree with TT and Tosha. So if you dating a girl, first 2-3 months, she tell you she not into sucking dick, you know then and there if you want to keep pursuing this woman. But then again, like Tosha said, it's other things that a woman can do for you that, you know, that you like about her. So you keep her around, you deal with her like that. That subsidize her sucking your dick. Now, don't get me wrong. I like to get my dick sucked. So I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I'm not marrying nobody that's not sucking no dick. Cause I'm gonna eat her. I'm gonna eat you, you gonna eat me. That's just how it's gonna have to be, you know what I'm saying? But
TMI.
well, yeah, we on a podcast, so shit.
Wrong.
But my thing is, you know, when you dating somebody, you find out all the things that you like and you dislike, and before you decide to wait 2-3 years to be like, well, this ain't it, you're supposed to know all of this in like the first 6 months to a year, you know, that this might not be who you want to be with. Why waste a couple of more years with this person knowing, you know, this ain't who you want to be with? And I'm not just talking about getting your dick, so I'm talking about qualities of this person, the things that they do for you, the things that you do for them. Now, some people, like TT said, men are selfish and this and that and the other, but if you really think about it, women have more expectations than men do.
True.
I've always been told that money don't impress children and women. So if you ain't got no money, you don't need to have no children or no women. Because women are materialistic, kids always want shit. A man, he gonna figure out ways to make shit happen regardless, you know what I'm saying? He gonna keep himself up, but he ain't gotta have all that extra shit.
Right.
Doesn't make any sense?
I agree with everything you're saying. TT, let me ask you this. No, let me ask Tosha. I'm gonna come back to you. Tosha.
No, ask TT because she got it written on her face.
Okay.
Yeah. TT, you said
why written on her forehead.
TT, you said why men cheat. What's the reason that women cheat? You got a nice man at home. He's, I guess, what y'all can call cute, sexy, attractive. Why do you step out on him? What's the reason?
Because it's something that's lacking there. And it's like most time when women cheat, like you said, it's a reason that we cheat. It could be something emotional that we're missing, because when women, like a lot of times, when women are with men, when they have sex with men and stuff like that, it's like something emotional. Like, niggas can go out and fuck a girl and leave the $40 on the nightstand and go about their business.
Okay.
Whereas a woman, it's an emotional thing. So it's something that we're missing with the men that we have. Like, it's, a lot of times it's a disconnect in that relationship. And then a woman, becomes friends with a guy or something like that. And, they talking and stuff, and he's understanding what she's going through, or at least listening to her, and all that kind of stuff. And one thing kind of leads to another. And it's just that emotional thing there.
Tosha.
That's just my opinion.
Tosha, what's your why a woman would cheat?
Revenge. Usually women are very emotional, and they normally have to be connected in some form, to be sexual with people, unless they just a thought, now these people out here with no integrity, and some of them just, it is what it is. But generally, we have to be emotionally connected with the guy in some kind of way. And usually for a woman to step out is usually for revenge, because he done did it. Get back.
Two wrongs don't make it right. But
Torey. But that's the reason. I ain't say it was right. I said that's the reason.
Torey, in your opinion, Torey, why do women step out on us and we good niggas like this? Why they go fuck off like that? Why they do that?
Cause of their friends, talking about how a nigga done fucked them. And then here they come, they want to see what they all talk about, what the hype about.
Oh, hell no. What kind of friends is that? Who gonna do that? That ain't no damn friend.
Sasha, okay. You say the friends come to him and say how this nigga done fuck me.
Yeah, they want to know. They want to know what the hype about. Or,
no.
Man, and then
that's what men do.
And then women do it too.
No.
You know what I'm saying? See, it's always a problem. You know what I'm saying? The women always think it's the man the reason. We ain't the reason. Y'all want to fuck worse. Y'all want to fuck better than we do.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to fuck better than we do.
That's true.
Yeah, y'all kill me, man. We supposed to be keeping it all the way 1,000.
Right.
I'm gonna tell you how he right.
He right. You shake your head.
I'm gonna tell you how he right about women want to fuck more than men do. You can fuck a woman for 10 or 15 minutes. Both of y'all nut 2 or 3 times. And you know what she gonna say in 10 more minutes? You ready for round 2?
You hear me?
I'm ready to go to sleep.
You feel me? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? No, that shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So if you fuck a bro and then her friend, you know how y'all have girls talk, like just like we have men talk. Y'all talking about, damn, this nigga, he fucked the shit out of me. You know what I'm saying? Them hoes just sitting back like, damn. And then when they see, you know what I'm saying, that they can slide in and say what they gonna say, shit, nigga gonna be like, damn, for real? Yeah. And nigga gonna bite. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same way.
No,
it's the same way.
You shaking your head, TT.
That's unheard of. That shit, that's what's going on right now.
Miss Sealy. Let's see what Miss Sealy got to say.
Yeah.
Not lying, Tosha. TT, you shake your head. What you got to say, TT?
Trying to figure out what kind of women he hang around and stuff.
Exactly.
Who he talk to?
Who friend do that?
Exactly. In my circle, we don't talk about how a nigga did us, fucked us and stuff. That's just some shit you don't talk about with your friends sexually. You just don't do it. Like,
nah, you might
that's
not
crazy.
say that.
And then for them to go and fuck the nigga and stuff, like that's unheard of to me. Like, cause I'm not around that group of friends. I've never done that with my friends. That kind of stuff just don't need to be talked about. Like how a nigga fucking stuff. Like, okay, so I don't know what group of girls or women that you've hung around that's done that, but that is crazy to me. Like,
you
can't put all women in that category because all women don't talk like that or do that. Or, girl, I'm gonna go see what this nigga about since you said this and you said that. Like, that's crazy to me.
Hold on, like TT said, all women don't think like that, so you shouldn't put all women in that category. But women put all men in the same category.
Well,
can't put us all in the same category either.
Hey, TT, so you telling me you ain't got one friend that then went behind you?
Hell no.
Not one. Not one. Like, Margie know my friends. Like, Margie know, and Jamal do too. They know who my friends are. We ain't never, ever done nothing like that. Ever. We just ain't.
Hey, all right, TT, listen, hold up. Torey. TT,
what's up, bro?
Torey talking about. All right. Now, okay, you might have had a friend that went behind you, but this is what Torey's trying to say in a nutshell. And you can correct me if I'm wrong, Torey. Just like we have men talk, like, for instance, like, me and Mark are cool, right? We're not close enough for me to be telling my business. So if I have my dude talking, might not be with Mark, but everybody got that one friend who, like, if I got my homeboys over here and we had that talk about, it's not going to leave this house. Nobody's not going to know about that except for us. And women got that same group of friends too who you talk to. You get what I'm saying? Even if it's not sexual, I just went on a date with this nigga. I think I'm feeling him, girl. What you think about this? You got somebody you talk to. Somebody. Nothing is just held in 24/7. It's somebody that you talk to and have that little powwow with. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I have friends that I talk to like that, but they're not gonna know about my sexcapades, and that's just that. Like, I have my female friends. We talk about different stuff, and we give each other opinions on the nigga. Well, what you think about this nigga? What you think about that? Or whatever. But you're not gonna know about my sexcapades, and I don't want to know about yours either. Like, what you do in the bedroom, I don't need to know that. Like, that's none of my business. I don't care about that. Like, don't tell me, I don't tell you, because it's just some things you don't share. Like, we can talk about a lot of different things when it comes to niggas and, different kind of men and, being in different relationships and you talking to somebody, you feeling somebody and what you think and all that kind of stuff. But as far as what goes on in the bedroom, it stops there. Like, you're not going to know about what I'm doing in the bedroom with whoever I'm doing it with. And I don't want to know yours either. That's none of my business. I don't care how close friends we are. I have friendships with people that I've been friends with for over 20 years. Like, I don't want to know. That's none of my business. I don't care about that. Like, I don't care.
Okay, next question right here. Let me ask this from a man and a woman perspective. Torey, I'm going to start out with you first. What are the biggest temptations that will lead a person to cheat from a man perspective, Torey? What makes us, what we want to do right, but what is that little one thing to be like, what's the most tempting thing, bro? I'm going to come to you.
Men don't cheat, but go ahead, Torey.
Go ahead, Torey.
What Mark G said. Hey, but
man.
Like on some real shit, like, man, just a bad bitch. I mean, a bad female for real. Like, so we gonna take it to the streams where we just gonna be like, damn, I want to see what that right there gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. Shit, if just like you said, man, if I can't get my dick sucked, then, but this broad over here, she jazzing and she gonna suck something. Shit, I'm trying to go that route. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's just from a real nigga perspective, I think. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
Talk, Mark G. What's the biggest temptation we as men face that can possibly make us cheat? What's the biggest temptation?
Not the temptation. What causes men to cheat, it starts from home.
Okay.
Most men actually give their relationship a try.
I agree.
We're not the type of person to keep telling you this A, B, C, and D. We're going to, I'm going to tell you, look, this is this and that. This is this and that. If it's not working, okay. So I have some experience, some shit I want to say, but I ain't going to say it because this shit might go viral and I don't want to be that nigga. But I don't really think men actually give their relationship a try before they just go out there and start cheating. There's things that happen in the house that cause a man to go outside of the house. You don't talk about it.
Damn lie.
You done talked about it. You know, tried your best to deal with it. You love her, but you just don't want to leave her because the shit might be minor. And the shit might be stupid, the reason why a man did cheat. But at sometimes it's certain shit that'll push a man to just be like, you know what, I just need a break. You know what I'm saying? And just because a man cheat on a woman don't mean he don't love her. He just needed a break. And, you know, that's what caused him to do what he did.
Hey, too, and man, that blame the motherfucker for doing this and doing that, and the nigga ain't doing shit. So you push a motherfucker away, man.
That ain't no excuse either.
That's the worst thing you can do is accuse. Quit looking like that, TT. That's the worst thing you can do is accuse us when we're not doing shit. That's the worst thing. Tosha and TT, if y'all got relationships, that's the worst thing you can do to a man is accuse him when he's not doing shit. No. That's the worst thing you can do right there. That's, especially, listen, the worst thing you can do is accuse us when we're not doing shit, especially when we're not doing shit when we have a chance to do something and we're not doing it. And we still get accused, that's the worst right there. That's the worst.
But I ask them this though. If you say that you know what I'm saying, like, have y'all ever cheated? What was the reason for if y'all ever cheated?
They gave that reason. They said because something ain't right at the house or it's emotional disconnection.
It's gonna always.
Oh, I thought they computer froze or something. Didn't nobody say that.
I know you were talking to me. Hell.
I said y'all night, TT and Tosha.
I told you, Rick. Damn, how you know what I done did?
I'm just saying. Everybody done cheated before.
Boy, y'all kill me with that everybody shit. Everybody don't do everything. No.
What's crazy is women don't like being associated with other women, but women associate men being doing the same thing that other men do.
We got it bad, bro. We got it bad.
Well, I'm saying it is some decent guys. You know, you can't group everybody. But it's
looking at two.
Well, I don't know. But the jury out. But anyway, you can't group everybody together. But it's like with men, y'all have a higher rate, a negativity rate.
You know why? You know why men have a higher negativity rate?
Yes, because y'all want y'all cake and eat it too. That's why.
Y'all do too.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why.
No, that's a damn lie.
Women get away with cheating.
Mark, hold your thought. Finish, Tosha. Hold your thought, Mark. Finish, Tosha.
Men want their cake and eat it too. And also, men, it's part of the women, especially around here in Chattanooga, play a big role in why men cheat, because there's so many women that wants to be, you know, America got every woman thinking you ain't got no man, what's wrong with you? So a lot of women is acceptance to bullshit just to be in a relationship, stuck in a rut. And they allow things to happen, so they really make it easy for men because they can cheat, they can do all this stuff, and you catch them and all that, and it's no consequences behind it. You still stay and all the kids and all this stuff. Well, ain't nobody else out here. I hear so many women say stuff like, well, everybody cheat. I don't give a fuck what everybody do. I'm not everybody. So I don't follow everybody, and I don't do what everybody do. I do what I know I'm supposed to be doing. You know, and a lot of people do that everybody shit where everybody cheat, where everybody, I don't give a damn. I'm not staying with nobody that's cheating. I don't care what everybody else do. And so the women make it easy for men to cheat because they don't have to suffer the consequences. They take them back 12, 20, 30, 80 times, and then they keep going out, keep breaking your heart and all that. You know, so they make it really easy for the guys to just go out and, you know, have their cake and eat it too, because they're going to take them back. What reason do they have? A person would not respect the line you fail to draw. And so what reason do they have to be faithful if they can cheat and then the women just keep taking them back? Or the one they cheating with, no, he ain't no count, but they'll just come let them in. Oh, you and her broke up? You know, that kind of stuff. Then they just let them in, you know, so shit.
The women do the same shit though, Tosha.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
I feel you.
Mark, what was you about to say?
My friend to talk.
Mark, I stopped you from talking when she was talking. What was you about to say to that?
I want to hear TT because she got that shit written all over her face what she finna say. But
hold up, TC, before you talk, I want you to answer the question too, from a woman perspective. You told me why women cheat. We talked about that, but what is the biggest temptation y'all face to where I got this dude at home, but man, I'm tempted to do it. What is a woman's biggest temptation? I want to know that from a man perspective. What is a woman's biggest temptation? That has
it's like most women don't have temptation per se. Like something has to really have happened within the relationship for her to step out of the relationship. So it's not really a temptation for real. It's just something that happened at home. You know, it's the same bullshit over and over and over again. And, you know, she done got fed up with that shit. And it's like, okay, so I'm done with this. You know, I'm going to get this nigga a dose of his own medicine. But the thing about it is, a lot of times when women cheat, the man would never know. Because women are really good at covering that shit up. Like men, like in relationships, when it comes to cheating, men are like dogs and women are like cats. Men gonna always get caught. Women gonna cover that shit up. That's just what it is. Like men really never know when a woman is cheating. They just don't know.
So basically, you saying
here's why men don't know. Here's why men don't know. Because women cheat with men who don't want to be your main person. Men cheat with women who want to be the main.
No,
so you cheating with men. Let me explain it to you.
They sure do.
Let him talk.
Let me explain it to you. You can cheat with a nigga and he cool with knocking you off because he ain't got to deal with you. But a man will cheat with a woman and she's like, well, shit, this is a good dude. It's time for me to take over. That's why women don't get caught, because the nigga that you cheating with, he really don't give a fuck.
That is not true.
Yes, it is. Yes, the fuck it is.
That is not true.
Yes, the fuck it is. Yes, the fuck it is.
Women cheat with a man that's possibly your fucking replacement.
Hey, pause. That's what I don't like.
That's what I just said.
It's vice versa, though.
That's what I just said.
You said men cheat with women. Like they're like, okay, like when men and women cheat, like, okay, you go out and cheat on your girl. It's just because she got a pussy, basically.
Hey.
But when a woman go out and cheat on her nigga, she's cheating with a man that's probably gonna be your damn replacement.
Hey, pause right there. You know what? Let me say that.
True too.
That's what y'all do. I don't like, and that's fucked up too. You know what I'm saying? Because listen, I'm gonna tell you, I'm glad you said that. Because here go the thing. I'm gonna say what you said in layman's terms, but like, all right, if we go out and cheat, right? Like I agree with her on this. If we go out and cheat, like, if I'm in a relationship with you, TT, this is my woman. I'm in love with her. I don't give a fuck about this bitch I just fucked. She can have a wreck leaving my house. I can care less, to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got shit for you. So with that being said, we cheat with bitches we don't even really like. We just want to fuck them. Y'all cheat with niggas y'all really care for. That's fucked up. I would never do you like that. You know what I'm saying?
So they let you know they already been fucking with this nigga.
I would never do you like that. You know, that's wrong right now.
Hey, Mom, how do they care for this nigga already, though?
That's wrong, man.
How do they care for this nigga already? That's what I don't get. How y'all care for this nigga already, though?
Because, Torey, we not gonna go out and cheat with some random nigga. We just not gonna do it. It's not like y'all fuck anything walking. Y'all fuck anything walking.
Y'all already been fucking with the nigga.
Right. Oh, he go the thing, Torey. This why he go the answer, Torey. This why they care for him. What's this February, right? We can meet a bitch last week. We can fuck her today. We don't like her. The nigga who they fucking February, they been talking to this nigga since last July, bro. You feel me? And the minute you slipped up, he slid in.
Why a nigga in the relationship?
He been on the bench for a long time, bro. He the sixth man, Mark. He been on the bench for a long time. And then after halftime, bro, she put him in the game, dog. You just never saw it coming, bro.
Hey, and see that's why they so comfortable with saying what they saying. Cause they already this nigga already in the cut, like Mark said. So you know what I'm saying? He know he in the cut. He don't give a fuck anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But see, she didn't gain. How you gain feelings for a nigga already, and you looking at this nigga like he my replacement? How the fuck that go? How that happen?
Because you know why I told her? Because the whole time, like, she talking like she said. You heard what she said. Shit, they do this when something ain't going wrong, ain't going right in the house. So the whole time she ain't been going right in the house, right? This nigga she been confiding in right here. You get what I'm saying? And this nigga been playing the bullshit game and listening to her. I feel you. That's fucked up. He ain't mentioning sex to her at all. He is playing a game with her, bro. Playing in the minute she get a little.
That's her work husband.
That's all it is.
There you go right now. It might be 6-8 months later. He just waiting his turn. Because at the end of the day, he fucking somebody else anyway. So he ain't tripping for her pussy. He fucking somebody else anyway, bro. You know what I'm saying? He just playing the game. He playing the game. And she giving him information, bro. You get what I'm saying?
All the information, man.
Yeah.
Give niggas just sitting back sucking it up. You hear me?
And then the minute
what y'all fail to realize, a lot of times,
that could be true.
When that happened, that nigga is falling for her too. Like a lot of times when he may be fucking somebody else, but he is starting to fall for the woman that's confiding in him or whatever. Yeah. And that's what happens. Yeah. Yeah.
It goes both ways, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Both ways.
It absolutely does.
That goes both ways.
Exactly.
A man can find a woman to confide in too.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right.
That's true. That's true. Hey, let me ask you this. To all y'all, I'm gonna start out with your answer first. I want you to answer first, Tosha. And then I'll pick and choose who come next. Can the person, do y'all believe a person can be faithfully committed for life?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Mark G.
Yeah.
Torey.
So see,
what you
like
say?
I said before,
Hold up,
like I
Torey.
said before, you said the question is, can a person be committed for life, right?
No cheat, no this and that, blah, blah, blah. We all can have tempting thoughts and all that, but no cheat can. It is possible.
On the right hand side.
Like I said before, black men don't cheat, but when a man finds a woman that he is really truly into, I agree, even with a woman, when somebody finds somebody that they're really truly into, they won't. It's nothing that can tempt them to cheat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are in situationships. You know what I'm saying? Y'all end up together because maybe you got kids or
it's already
spent on hard times, and that person was there for them. But when you really find somebody that's there for you, I don't think nobody. It's more than sex can't break this. Sex can't break this bond. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, bro.
You don't want to hurt your partner because you love her too much. So you're not going to go out there and do all that. When you find that right person, it's somebody for everybody. So when you find that right person, no, you're not going to do no stupid shit to break their heart. You don't. That's going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt them. So yeah, if you find that right person, yeah, you can be with somebody forever.
Torey, what you think, Torey?
What's the question?
Can somebody be in a faithful relationship committed for life? No stepping out. Is that possible?
Not this new generation.
Well, you born in 78, 77. You is not no
new generation. Yeah. A nigga grandmama and granddad and mamas and dads. Yeah, but this new generation, that shit. Social media got us all fucked up.
So it ain't
nigga hoes on the media got. You go, everybody fucked up because social media, everybody.
Is it possible at all, Torey?
I don't think so.
Okay. TT.
I agree with everything Mark G said. It is absolutely possible. It's absolutely possible. It's absolutely possible. And like he, piggybacking off what he said, if anything should kind of disconnect or a domino fall or whatever in their relationship, you're gonna fight to get that shit back on track. Period. That's just what it is. So I feel like it can happen. It definitely can happen. I agree with everything Mark G said.
I mean, like
people cheat on people. People cheat on people that they don't see themselves with forever. Pretty much. If I see myself with you forever, I would not cheat on you.
Right.
You know, after 6 months to a year and a half, you don't really want to be with this person. So people cheat on people that they don't see themselves with forever. If I see myself with you forever, why would I try to break your heart? Why would I try to fuck you over? I just don't see that happening.
I can agree with that.
Right.
Let me ask another question to piggyback off of that. And I want to start with you on this, TT. Is it true that once you're a cheater, you're always a cheater? Is that true?
I would say it depends on the person. It really depends on the person, because somebody could just be cheating on everybody that they with or whatever. But then they find that person, just like Margie said, that they're just not gonna do it to. Like they love them. They love them.
Her kids, I'm gone.
They love them. They don't want to mess this relationship up, you know, that kind of stuff. It gets to, you know, your point. You maybe meet somebody and you be like, well, you know, although I've cheated and stuff like that, I'm just not gonna do that to you, you know, because I really do love you. Like, it's just something in that person that just makes you want to do right instead of doing wrong. You know what I'm saying? So I don't believe it. I believe people can be transformed. You know, it can happen. You know, if they really want to, and like if they find somebody that they really love and really want to be with, and they don't want to mess that up because they know what they got sitting right in front of them. Yeah, I don't think they'll do it.
So key word you just said, like a key word, like she just said, if they really want to, man.
They really want to.
There
so
it is.
I want to come back to TT, but Torey, what's your answer to that? Once a cheater, always a cheater. What's your answer to it?
I agree with TT said, but like going off of, man, I mean, like, man, this shit's so fucked up right now, man. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got like you got motherfuckers that done went through that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like she said, like our bullshit aside, like women do give a nigga a million chances to get his shit right. You know what I'm saying? And then we fuck up, you know what I'm saying? And then they be like, well, shit, they fed up, you know what I'm saying? Just like they say, like when a woman fed up for real, like it's real. You know what I'm saying? Then so like when we get fed up too though, but you know what I'm saying? Sometimes like if we really fuck with that person, we got a soft heart for, you know what I'm saying? No matter what she done went out and done. We take them back too, you know what I'm saying? But I kind of agree with what TT said.
So let me come back to you, TT. Let me ask you this. Based on what you just said, so now I'm going to put you in this situation. You've been with a guy for X amount of years. It's 2021. He cheated in 2000. He did it again in 2004. Then 2005. But you put his ass on the lines where he felt like he was about to leave. No, babe, I promise I won't do it no more. I won't do it no more. Do you believe him?
20 years, they ain't married.
Do you believe him? Because once a cheater, you're not always a cheater. So maybe it took you about to leave for him to get it together. And now he realized he's not going to do it.
Because if he done cheated on me 3 times and I done took him back 3 times, I just opened the door and gave him the green light to go and do that shit again. That's just what it is. That's how I feel like men think. Okay, so she done took me back for this, and she done took me back for that, and she done did this, and she done did that. She's gonna keep on doing it.
That was 2004. I was young then. I was immature, and I didn't realize really what I had. Now I see what I got now. And you just said once a cheater, and always a cheater, right? So now I realize it took me X amount of years to realize, but I realize now. So why can't you just work with me through this?
Because you done did too much before, you know, for me, and then I done took you back. Like, you know, it's just like. You keep doing it, I keep taking you back, I keep taking you back. It's like you know I'm just gonna give you a pass. Like I'm passive in this relationship. Oh, it's okay, you know, I understand. You know, you go out and do it again, and then, you know, I'm hurt again, and we having a whole conversation about it again. And then, you know, I'm gonna do right, babe. I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that. You go and do it again, and I keep giving you passes. Like, you know, how long is it gonna take me to get together? After us being together 15, 20 years, and you know, this last time you did it, like, I'm done. Especially, you know, if we hadn't gotten married or anything like that. That's just something. No, that's a whole different kind of thing right there. No, we just can't keep going, you know, doing it. It's just I can't do that. Not in that situation. No, it's done. Because you know, did it too many times.
Okay. You've been putting up with it for 20 years.
We get one time. We get one strike and we done.
No, I didn't say that. I definitely did not say that. But I'm just saying, like you said, like about 15, 20 years together, and then all these many times, and then like finally after the 19th and a half year, you want to get it together and say, I'm gonna do right. Like, I mean, but why would you be with somebody 20 years and, you know, it's no marriage, no talk of marriage, and you done did all this stuff. That's just a whole lot right there. That's just too much. 20 years together, nothing but some kids and headaches. That's too much. No. Mm-mm.
Tasha.
Nah.
Well, maybe this far.
Tasha, you was gone, Tasha, with a question, Tasha. Is it true that once you're a cheater, you're always a cheater? Is that true?
No, there's always hope for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I can't just say X, can't just X them out. People do mature. People have stuff that occur in life that might change their behavior. But you know, so no, I wouldn't just count them all the way out. But you have to do it with somebody else though, not me. But I'm just saying, you could possibly later on down the line get yourself together, because people do grow up, and you know, life changes things. And sometimes you go through stuff and you might, you know, realize like, dang, I ain't shit. Let me stop. Or you might just keep doing it if you keep getting away with it. The thing is, somebody got to stop you in your tracks. See, the problem be people keep letting folks get away with just, you know what I'm saying, being low down. So what reason they got to stop?
Accountability. That's what it is. You got to be held accountable. And a lot of times we women don't hold men accountable for the stuff that they do. We just let you get away with it because we love y'all. That's the thing. So at some point, you're going to have to be held accountable. Somebody's going to have to make you accountable for the stuff that you do. What?
I love you too, baby.
It's a thin line between love and hate.
Okay, y'all. I got one final question. I want everybody to give their answer on this before we close out. What are you giving from a male or a female perspective? I need one final question for everybody's answer. What can be done to make a person remain faithful? Tosha, starting with you.
Themselves, and having integrity, and having some morals and values about themselves, and not want to just pass their private era all around town.
Torey, what can be done from the spouse's perspective or the male perspective to keep a person faithful? What can be done?
Faith.
Hmm.
Gotta have faith.
Faith. Okay. Faith. Mark G, what can be done to keep a person faithful in their relationship? What is that?
Like Tosha said, that got to come from that person. It's nothing that's going on in that relationship that can cause. There's nothing in that relationship that, you know, like basically it comes from that person. You got to want to be faithful. You got to want to be with that person. You got to want to be the man that you are. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much it. It ain't a man or woman that you are. There's no way around that. That's just you. That's the person that you are.
Yep.
TT, final question, final answer to you. What can be done to make a person remain faithful?
What Tosha and Margie said. You have to want to. That person themselves have to want to be faithful. Like any man or woman in any relationship have to be like, you know, when they, you know, if they're out with their homeboys or they hunting girls or whatever, it's got to be a point to say, well, you know, I don't want to ruin what I got at home. You know, that kind of stuff. You know, what I got at home is good. You know, you need to be able to walk out that door and leave your partner trusting that you're going to go out and not do anything to fuck up your relationship. So it's on that person to want to be faithful and want to do right.
I agree. Y'all, that was the first episode of Table Talk with MTP, and I'd like to thank my special guests, TT Thurman, Tosha Cook, Torey, Willis, Mark G for tuning in. So y'all make sure y'all go hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, subscribe to Pimpoholic TV on YouTube, and see y'all again next time. Holla.